Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. And we're going to do a request. The request came off of the video I did for Aesthetic Perfection. The YouTuber who goes by the name KR space W sent in a comment and said, "Great review." Thank you, KR. Appreciate it. If you like songs with unexpected range, I would recommend Lord of the Lost, Under the Sun. So, Lord of the Lost is the group, Under the Sun is the name of the song. It's mind blowing. As if Asia's heat of the moment was turned into goth metal. Stadium rock, but different. Okay, so that kind of like set the stage for me. Asia sounding like goth metal. No, this can't be. So I gotta hear what Lord of the Lost sounds like. Well, the song Under the Sun came out in 2018, and it was released on an album called Thornstar. And the group Lord of the Lost actually was formed in 2007. Chris Harm is a guitarist and vocalist and songwriter, and he was doing a solo project in 2007. He wanted to take some of it out on the road, but realized he couldn't do that on his own. He needed a full band. So he created Lord of the Lost and hired in a bunch of friends that he knew in Germany. Chris is actually from Hamburg, Germany. So that's kind of where I am on this. I kind of looked that up and said, yep, I get that. So I got to hear what this sounds like. So let's just get into the video and hopefully we'll rock out on this together. So here we go with Lord of the Lost, Under the Sun.
Prestige, purpose, my passions to lurk within. Am I weak and given to lust? Am I strong to do what I must? Under the sun, we all share the glow, but some of us feel the black heat of true love. Falling free from the orbit of lies, loveless dreams. When I close my eyes under the sun.
Okay, interesting. It's definitely interesting. There's like a whole mess of different sounds in here. So I'm thinking Asia. I'm thinking heat of the moment. And in the beginning, when I think that's Chris Harm who's actually doing the singing here, that's my guess. He sounds a little like the singer from Asia. But then he goes into this growling type singing or death metal type singing. So it transitions into that, and then it slows down and it gets to sound to me a little like David Bowie. I mean, it's like all kinds of different things going on with the vocals and the sound of the vocals. But yeah, that this last part here sounded like something from the Brian Eno stages of David Bowie. Now the music is kind of interesting as well. It's definitely a form of heavy metal or even industrial metal. That's the way it sounds to me. But I love the synthesizer in the beginning. The guitars come in. So musically, this is real interesting. The vocals keep on changing. So see where this thing goes. We're going to turn it back on and hold tight. Here we go.
There's a point before the deed to which you can't return. When thoughts bleed into action, guilt finds it hard to burn. Am I weak and given to lust? Am I strong to do what I must? Under the sun, we all share the glow. Some of us feel the black heat of true love. Falling free from the orbit of lies, lovers' dreams. When I close my eyes, under the sun.
Okay, that instrumental piece right there. That's kind of typical, or not typical, but very much sounding like a lot of the other, I think, industrial metal bands. But I love that sound. I mean, I'm not downgrading it at all. I mean, the drumming in here is tremendous, and then you've got the two guitarists, and you know they're just kind of like riffing on those guitars, and then you've got the keyboard player. But I love that type of sound. I mean, I think that's really great. It's kind of, like I said, very much like other bands doing that type of music, but I can never get enough of that. I really like that sound. In fact, I want to take it back just a little bit and catch it again. Maybe right about here.
Under the sun, we all share the glow. Some of us feel the black heat of true love. Falling free
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I like the sound. It's not something that I would probably um, put into my music collection. Hearing it here and there, I think it's good. I mean, this isn't really my style of music, but I can appreciate it. I really do like every once in a while hearing this type of metal where, there's just a lot of I don't know, riffing or rhythm playing. There's like I don't think there was a guitar solo in this at all. I didn't hear one. When they were doing that jamming part, though, what was interesting about that jamming part was you could hear the keyboards or the synthesizer. I believe it was a synthesizer. Right below the guitars. I mean, it was just right there, and it was kind of keeping the whole thing together was that synthesizer. That was really cool. The drumming was hot. I really liked the drumming. That guy was just pounding the heck out of the drums. Chris Harms, he was kind of like changing up his vocals, but at the end, he was singing sort of differently than how he started the song in the first like 2 minutes of the song. He was kind of like now going into almost his own style of singing, which was kind of cool. I mean, I'm going okay. I know I compared him to the first section of to Asia. Then he kind of went into some death metal thing. Then he sounded like a little bit of Brian Eno's David Bowie. But then all of a sudden he was doing his own thing at the end, and I'm going okay. Can I compare him to somebody? But I couldn't. I mean, he was just kind of doing his own thing. So it was an interesting song, Under the Sun. I did enjoy it. I mean, it's fun type of music to listen to. I mean, I can really get into it. I can feel it, but it's just not the style that I would traditionally listen to. I mean, I do listen to a lot of different styles of music, and I actually have some of this like goth metal on compact disc in my collection. So it was fun to listen to. Really enjoyed it. I'm hoping that everybody else who saw it kind of got their own feeling for it and really enjoyed listening to Lord of the Lost doing the song Under the Sun. If you did, hit that like button. That'd be really cool. If you have any comments about Lord of the Lost, Chris Harms, the song Under the Sun, put it in the comments below. That'd be really, really cool. I'd appreciate that. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. That'd be so cool. I'd really appreciate it. And then go over here, ring the bell for updates to my latest videos. So this put a smile on my face. I did, like I said, I did enjoy it. It was interesting, and I like the fact that they broke off and they had that kind of jam session. The groups, it was kind of a jam session because there was no one person taking the lead on that instrumental break. They all kind of hammered it out together, which is kind of cool. So it put a smile on my face. It really did. I hope it put a smile on your face. And peace out, baby.